Welcome to my vlog. Are you ready to explore the beautiful city of Paris with me? So, without further ado, let's dive right into it. After arriving in Paris, we settled down in the second arrondissement. On my first day there, I focused on trying the local cuisine. I started my day by heading to Du Pain et des Idées, where I tasted their escargot framboise, which was simply divine. However, I couldn't help but notice that the quality of this pastry shop has declined over the years. Afterwards, we stopped by Five Payas for expertly brewed coffee and a delicious matcha cookie. After checking into the hotel, we explored some of the city's hidden historic passages. Our first stop was Passage Verdú, a beautifully restored 19th century passage that houses antique shops, bookstores, and art galleries. Passage Jouffroy is a 19th century covered arcade that houses various boutiques, including an antique toy store. Passage des Panoramas, built in 1799, is the oldest covered passage in Paris. We were jet lagged, so we decided to take a coffee break at Sunday in Soho. Later, we visited Gallery Vivienne, a stunning example of neoclassical architecture. The gallery boasts some of the city's best shops, including boutique, antique store, and bookshops. A visit to Gallery Vivienne is like going back in time. As we exited Gallery Vivienne, we stumbled upon Palais des Victoires, surrounded by stunning 17th century architecture. Our next stop was Jardin du Palais Royal, a beautiful garden surrounded by the 17th century buildings that reflect Paris's architectural history. The garden boasts a symmetrical and meticulously designed layout, while the surrounding arcades offer a variety of shops. Les du Planteau is located at the end of the garden, and despite sparking controversy initially due to its visual disruption of the historical building, it has become an iconic landmark over time. The Louvre is located just a short walk away from the Palais Royal. We skipped the Louvre Museum this time, but here are some pictures from my last visit. After crossing the Seine River from the Louvre, we reached the charming neighborhood of Saint-Germain-des-Prés, famous for its rich history and cultural legacy. This area is renowned for its intellectual and literary heritage, as well as its bohemian atmosphere. The narrow streets were adorned with boutique shops, art galleries, and bookstores, making it an absolute must-visit destination. We went shopping at the APC Surplus Store, a discounted APC store in Paris, before heading to our lunch spot, Les Procope. It is one of the city's oldest restaurants and houses Napoleon's hat. The restaurant interior is adorned with antique furniture, ornate chandelier, and old portrait, which adds to its history and charm. The menu at Le Procope is inspired by traditional French cuisine, offering classic dishes like escargot and coq au vin. After our lunch, we strolled back across the river to Saint-Martin. This historic building has witnessed many significant events in Parisian history, including World War II and student uprising of 1968. When you visit the building, remember to explore the restored Art Nouveau mural beneath the glass canopy at the Pont Neuf site. We did a lot of sightseeing yesterday, so we decided to take it easy today. We visited Les du Mago in Paris, a famous cafe known for attracting artists and intellectuals like Hemingway and Picasso. The cafe features two Chinese statues from its day as a novelty and fabric store. I always visit this cafe when I am in Paris to enjoy their rich hot chocolate served with a croissant and baguette. This location is also close to other notable establishments such as Brasserie Lip and Café des Fleurs. After breakfast, we visited the Luxembourg Gardens. It boasts beautiful gardens, lawns, and statues, and was created by Marie de Medici in the 17th century. It surrounds the Luxembourg Palace and covers 23 hectares of land. The park offers a variety of attractions such as Central Basin, spacious lawn, the Marie de Medici Fountain, and the Luxembourg Palace, which is the seat of the French Senate. After a relaxing visit to the park, we decided to visit the Pantheon, which is located a short walk away from the gardens. The Pantheon in Paris is a famous neoclassical mausoleum in the Latin Quarter. Originally built as a church, it was repurposed during the French Revolution to house the remains of many notable French figures. Its impressive interior features sculptures, murals, and frescoes with highlights including the Foucault pendulum. You can also climb to the top of the dome, which offers panoramic views of Paris. The Pantheon is a must-visit landmark, offering a glimpse into French history and culture. After Pantheon, we had another quick coffee stop before heading to our next destination. The next stop was Saint-Chapelle. Saint-Chapelle is a medieval Gothic chapel in Paris built in the 13th century by King Louis. It houses Christian relics, including the crown of thorn, and is renowned for its stained glass windows. The upper chapel features some of the finest examples of medieval stained glass depicting stories from the Old and New Testament and the lives of saints and martyrs. The chapel is open to visitors and is considered a must-visit attraction in Paris. As night fell, it was time to eat. Paris offers a perfect pairing of cheese and wine, with a wide range of exquisite cheeses from creamy brie to sharp Roquefort. After the cheese, we naturally chose a crepe Suzette. Hi, we are in my favorite neighborhood today, La Marais, so let's explore. Today, we are dedicating our day to shopping. We are starting in Le Marais, a historic district on the right bank of the Seine. Le Marais is famous for its narrow streets, trendy boutiques, art galleries, and cafes, as well as its Jewish heritage. It has many historic landmarks, including the Hotel de Ville and Place des Vosges. My favorite stores in La Marais are Rondorf, Merci, Ami, and Curzon. Notre Dame de Paris is located near Marais in the heart of Paris. It is regarded as one of the most exquisite examples of French Gothic architecture. The cathedral was damaged by a fire in April 2019 and is now being reconstructed. From Notre Dame, we strolled around the narrow streets of the Latin Quarter. After all the walking around the Latin Quarter, our energy levels were depleted, so we went to Store to re-energize. Storer is a historic cafe and pastry shop established in 1730 by Nicolas Storer, a Polish pastry chef for the King Louis XV. Known for traditional French pastries like bava au rhum, the cafe has served famous names like Marie Antoinette, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Victor Hugo. After having our dessert, we took an Uber to Galeries Lafayette, which is a famous department store in Paris known for its luxury brands and stunning architecture. It hosts events throughout the year and has a free rooftop terrace, providing panoramic views of the city. Across the road from the Galeries Lafayette store, you will find the Galeries Lafayette's food court that offers over 20 dining options. At night, we went to L'Enigmatic Paris, a trendy cocktail bar in the 10th district of Paris. Known for being disguised as a laundromat during the day, it transformed into a hidden cocktail bar at night with a perfect blend of creativity, ambience, and delicious drinks. Afterwards, we went to Baranan Street Food and Cocktail Bar. The restaurant is behind a door at the bottom of a small Indian restaurant. To get there, you have to walk through a small passage. The place has a railway-inspired theme and serves delicious food. Cheers! I'm beginning my day by heading to Angelina, one of the most renowned cafes in Paris. This cafe is famous for its sophisticated, lavish ambience and renowned for its hot chocolate and pastries. The cafe was a well-liked meeting spot for upper-class Parisians, including Coco Chanel and Marcel Proust. From there, I rented the city bike and visited Rue Claire. Rue Claire is a famous and lively street in Paris' 7th arrondissement, known for its outdoor market, shop, bistros, and landmark. It's a popular destination for shopping and dining, and is just a few minutes away from the Eiffel Tower, our next stop. The Eiffel Tower is a symbol of France and a popular tourist destination. It has 3 levels with shop, restaurants, exhibition, and offers breathtaking views of the city from the top level. The tower is an iconic part of the city's skyline and looks beautiful when illuminated at night. From the Eiffel Tower, we walked to the famous Arc de Triomphe, a landmark in Paris symbolizing French pride and military triumph. The monument was constructed between 1806 and 1836 to commemorate victories and honor the French army. It houses the tomb of the unknown soldier from the World War I and can be accessed through underground tunnels. We climbed to the top of the arc to get some amazing views of the city. By then, our feet were sore, so we decided to return to our hotel with a stroll along the Champs-Élysées. The avenue is renowned for its beauty and prestige, lined with shops, cafes, restaurants, theaters, and luxury boutiques. We also made a quick stop at the Petit Palais for afternoon tea in their garden cafe. The garden provides a peaceful space for strolling. The Petit Palais Museum houses a collection of works of art ranging from the antiquity to the early 20th century. The sunset that evening was spectacular. We walked from the Petit Palais to Place de la Concorde, the starting point for official processions and many events in Paris. We also stopped by Place Vendôme before calling it a night. Today is our last day in Paris, and we decided to visit Montmartre. Located in the 18th arrondissement of Paris, it's a vibrant and historically rich neighborhood. The area is famous for its bohemian atmosphere, artistic heritage, and stunning city views. Here are some of the highlights of Montmartre. First, atop Montmartre Hill is the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, a famous landmark with distinctive white domes. It offers breathtaking panoramic views of Paris and is a popular destination for visitors. Next to the basilica is Place du Theatre, a lively square for its outdoor painters and artists. Walking through the square, you'll find charming cobblestone streets, cafes, and souvenir shops. Montmartre is home to the iconic Moulin Rouge, a cabaret venue that has entertained guests since 1889. It symbolizes Parisian nightlife and is known for its extravagant shows featuring can-can dancers. The Wall of Love is a large mural of colorful tiles forming the word I love you in over 250 languages. It was unveiled in 2000 as a monument dedicated to love in the city of love. Whether you are admiring Montmartre's iconic landmark, immersing yourself in its bohemian atmosphere, or exploring its narrow streets, Montmartre offers a unique and unforgettable experience. This was a setting place to end our trip.